Archangel Michael whispers from the heavenly dimension. Those who ignore this revelation may carry sadness throughout their earthly journey. I, Michael, am communicating with urgency because you have neglected the divine calls. My patience is wearing thin as I try to reach your heart. If you let this opportunity slip away, you may never hear my voice again. You have only 45 seconds to make your final decision, dear soul. This is not a common communication that has come to you. This is your moment of absolute choice. The heavenly realms have been watching your every step for weeks, years, and even through multiple lifetimes. The responsibility for this decision rests entirely in your hands. Will your spirit expand, or will you remain imprisoned in limiting patterns? Will it be like when I whispered your name in the silence of the early morning? Yes, I was present at that moment. The tingling sensation that ran down your spine and the cold wind that entered your room without explanation were no coincidence. Archangel Michael stood at your door, waiting for you to look up, but that did not happen. You kept putting it off, saying, maybe another time, but that uncertain future no longer exists. What we are experiencing right now is pure reality. Feel your heart racing. It is not terror that moves you. It's your spiritual essence crying out to be freed from a pattern that has kept you silent and diminished for too long. A heavenly voice called your name last night. The beings of light begged me to come and get you again. Michael protested, saying that you never show any receptivity and that he is exhausted. But they shed tears for you. I cried too because even in the face of so many refusals, I still have faith in you. That is why I am here, risking everything to convey these sacred words. Your spiritual narrative has not yet come to an end. However, if you dismiss this communication once again, it may come to an end. There is a secret about your destiny, a mystery that should never be revealed. Yet the heavens have made an exception for you. Why have you been given such a privilege? You were chosen long before your incarnation, before this life, and before suffering manifested itself. At this moment, that contract is being activated. For this to happen, though, you must listen carefully, stay here, and follow through to the end. There is something that will completely transform your existence. Before we continue, write in the comments, "My energy is pure light, and no shadow can reach me." This will create a protective shield around your aura, empowered by angels, to prevent negative vibrations from approaching you. Now, I will explain everything. Someone will soon appear on your path carrying a special key. It won't be an ordinary key. It will be the one you lost in a long-forgotten dream. Do you remember that dream? Remember the long corridor, the locked door, and the whisper that said, "The time has not yet come. Wait patiently, tonight in your home." I warned you that ignoring this message could result in tears for the rest of your life, because what is coming is extraordinarily special and beautiful. It was planned with immense love by the heavens. Missing this opportunity would be like losing a piece of your soul. You have already overlooked countless clues. The lights that flashed mysteriously, the songs that started playing when you needed comfort the most, the stranger who stared at you strangely, and the bird that landed on your windowsill. All of these events were about this sacred moment, yet you doubted their veracity. I understand your hesitation perfectly. Now, however, there is no room for uncertainty, only genuine faith and conscious action because something has been hidden from you for too long. A profound truth, a secret kept for ages. Your true name, spiritual origins, heavenly lineage, and the sacred promise made by someone who loved you more than themselves are all intertwined in this revelation. That special person has already departed the physical realm, yet remains alive and active in the spiritual world, constantly protecting you. Just as your ancestors watch over their descendants from higher dimensions, you will sense movement in your home tonight. Do not fear these manifestations. It is energy transforming itself. It is the angelic realm establishing itself in your environment. If you hear any sounds, even subtle ones or even just one, say my name with reverence. Michael, I am ready. Something significant will change. I guarantee it. But stay alert to all signs. Do not dismiss this as fantasy. Those who do so feel completely lost. You are not lost. This time I have come to rewrite your entire history and remove all the negative influences that have affected you. I know exactly what has been happening within you. Many adverse situations have manifested. Disorder, melancholy, conflicts, and significant losses. I have watched you cry in solitude. I have witnessed your prayers, followed by your surrender. But the heavens have never surrendered with you. For this reason, I ask to speak with you again. This is the only window of opportunity available. If you close this door and walk away, you will be met with deep silence and terrifying emptiness. This is a divine summons inscribed in your spiritual contract, and time is running out. I'm not saying that something terrible will happen if you don't pay attention. This is not about punishment. It's about an opportunity that will be lost forever. It's the visit that never materialized, the person who almost crossed your path, and the miracle that stopped just before manifesting. This is your moment of ultimate redemption. Make your decision quickly, because someone is watching you from the heavens and pleading, "Don't ignore it again." Last night, this person appeared to me in white in the spiritual realm and stood by my side as I delivered this sacred message. They kissed the heavenly scroll and cried out your name with intensity. I almost left without delivering this message. I almost didn't return to my mission, but I couldn't bear the thought of you living your life believing that no one cares about you. To receive this powerful transformation in your life, write in the comments now, "Where divine light dwells, no darkness can remain." This statement demonstrates your courage, unshakable faith, and spiritual rebirth. If this message touches your heart deeply, and you want to help it reach others who are also at the end of their strength, click "Thank you." This small but powerful gesture helps keep this mission alive, bringing light to those who have lost all hope. Infinite gratitude. Something extraordinary is happening in the invisible realms right now. Forces working in your favor are mobilizing to bring you closer to the reality you deserve. However, this sacred bridge will only materialize when you demonstrate that you are prepared to cross it with courage. You may have noticed some unexplained occurrences lately. Perhaps you've seen repeating number sequences for no apparent reason, felt a presence when you were alone, or had dreams that were clearer than physical reality itself. These are not random manifestations of a tired mind, but rather concrete evidence that the veil between the worlds is becoming more transparent, specifically for you. Know that, regardless of any external tools, you already have everything you need to establish this divine connection. I am only offering methods to amplify what already exists naturally in your essence. The changes you are experiencing in your life are not a figment of your imagination. You have experienced restlessness and a sense that something significant is about to happen. You feel an inexplicable urgency. This may be a sign that your soul is aligning with your true heavenly purpose. What you have interpreted as anxiety may actually be spiritual anticipation. Your inner self recognizes that a temporary door is opening, a chance that will only last a limited time. It's as if the entire universe is holding its breath, waiting for your final decision. You need to understand something being revealed about spiritual contracts. Before you were born, your soul made specific agreements with certain people who would cross your path on Earth. Some of these encounters have already taken place, forming relationships that have marked your life for better or worse. Others are yet to come. However, there is one special encounter that is different from all the others. It will only manifest when you reach a specific level of spiritual maturity. This person will bring you true love and the keys to unlock your dormant potential. You are restless because this encounter is approaching quickly. It's as if your soul is preparing, purifying, and aligning itself to receive what has been promised since time immemorial. If this message resonates with you, stop what you're doing and reflect deeply on it. This is not happening by mere chance. It is a divinely orchestrated moment. Breathe deeply, because what I am about to reveal will transform your beliefs about your existence completely. You are about to receive a transcendental choice. When you say yes with conviction, doors will open in surprising ways. You may not notice them immediately, but they will gradually manifest after your decision. Stay with me and follow me to the end, because before I conclude, I will reveal the name of your guide, whom you will instantly recognize. You may not consciously remember, but your soul will awaken something ancient within you. It will be like a special memory that you can't fully recall, but it will be intensely powerful. You are not seeing the situation with complete clarity. Sometimes, when you are deeply moved, dreams, repeating numbers, and time seem to have no defined boundaries. You are awakening spiritually and aligning yourself with higher frequencies. For this reason, everything has been more challenging lately because light intensifies just before a miracle manifests. The tightness in your chest means your heart is expanding to hold more love. The buzzing you occasionally hear is the divine frequency adjusting to your personal vibration. You have never been alone. You have never been abandoned. However, you needed to become aware of this at this moment because the next 5 days are of crucial importance. 5 days at most. During this time, you will receive a message from someone you never expected. It may come from a distant friend, a stranger, or even through a song or a specific number. Listen carefully, watch closely, and receive it with an open heart. Do not ignore these manifestations. Not now, not again. I am not asking for perfection from you. The heavens never demand that. What we expect is that you keep your spiritual eyes open to recognize the opportunities we have placed strategically in your life. Right now, they are all around you. Before continuing, write in the comments, "I now activate my spiritual protection shield." This simple act strengthens your energy aura and prevents vibrational imbalances from affecting you negatively. You feel pressure in your stomach. Think of a certain person for no apparent reason, and suddenly your phone rings. You imagine it's her, but it's not. All the signs, all the heavenly whispers, all the divine clues. You have been living with a puzzle missing key pieces. I have come to deliver the final piece, but I will not force it into your hands. I will only hold it before you. That's all I can do. You must consciously decide to take it because something sacred will enter your life tonight. You may feel a chill, see a mysterious light, or sense a sudden stillness in the air. There is no reason to fear. A divine connection is being established. I would like you to remain calm when this happens. Do not look down in fear. Instead, say my name softly without panic or worry, but with deep peace. Miguel, I am here. I am present. That is enough. The rest will manifest naturally. You have no idea what is about to come into your life. It's not just one miracle, it's a series of them, like dominoes falling in perfect divine harmony. But only if you say yes with absolute conviction. Do you know how long I have waited to communicate with your spirit? Longer than your mind can conceive. Entire lifetimes. You were born with a luminous mark on your soul that shines brightly when the truth approaches. That light is shining with maximum intensity now. I can see it from here. It's bright, yet still fragile. If you ignore this message, the light will gradually fade away. If you reject this call, it will disappear completely. However, if you stay here, that light will transform into a sacred fire. It will be a flame so powerful that it will break entire generational chains. I mention chains because you carry the burdens of others, the pain of your parents, the silence of your ancestors, and the confusion of dreams shattered by generations. But that ends here, definitively, with this message and this courageous decision. This moment belongs not only to you, but also to all those who came before you and those who will come after. Your entire lineage and the heavens are watching you right now. Someone made a sacred agreement to protect you. This happened long before you were born. The agreement was sealed with heavenly light and inscribed in pure gold. However, this divine protection comes with one fundamental condition. You must develop consciousness on earth to understand and remember your true origins. You are not just someone experiencing a spiritual moment. You are a spiritual being temporarily inhabiting a human body, awakening to your true essence. This moment is no coincidence. Something transformative is about to happen on Earth. A profound change, a collective metamorphosis, a planetary shift. You are an integral part of this sacred prophecy. That is why you have always felt different from others. The people around you have never fully understood your depth because they were not meant to. You have been chosen to carry something they cannot see clearly. You have walked through intense fires and not been burned. I have seen you cry into your pillow, only to wake up smiling and reassure others. I have watched you give love even when you had none left. Yet you still question your own worth. You still wonder if you will be chosen. You imagine that this message is meant for someone else. Dear soul, stop questioning yourself. Pay close attention. I came specifically and exclusively for you. If you are reading this right now, then you already recognize that it is not fiction, but divine truth expressed through words. The heavens communicate in ways you can understand, observe, and hear. We will do whatever it takes to reach you. We have chosen this precise channel of communication. There is something in your home that needs an energetic cleansing. It is not evil, just vibrationally heavy. Dense feelings, stagnant energies, and thoughts accumulate in the environment. Open your windows today, even if only for a few minutes. Allow fresh air and light to enter. Place your hand on a wall and say, "Peace, enter. Light, enter." That is enough. I will take care of everything else because while you were trying to organize your life on your own, I was waiting outside ready to come in, but you never allowed me to until now. I heard you last night. I heard your whispered prayer, even though you thought no one heard it. I heard it completely, which is why I am here now. Not tomorrow, right now. To seal this cleansing, write in the comments, "The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness." This statement will strengthen your courage, faith, and spiritual rebirth. If this message has truly resonated with you, and you want to support it so that it reaches more people who need this light, click "Thank you very much." This gesture helps us keep this mission alive. You will receive important news within 72 hours. Stay calm. It could be a phone call, an unexpected conversation, or even meaningful silence, but it will carry a clear message. The message is clear. Don't wait any longer. Don't hide anymore. Don't diminish yourself anymore. It's time to fully wake up. The version of you that feared your own greatness is dissolving. Can you feel this transformation? This restlessness is a metamorphosis in progress. You asked the heavens for strength, but you didn't know that opportunities to demonstrate that strength would come your way. Here is your opportunity. The door is open. You must walk through it with courage. I cannot carry you through, but I can illuminate the entire path. Someone is watching you right now, someone who is constantly on your mind. That person's name starts with the letter that keeps appearing on receipts, digital clocks, and traffic signs. It's no coincidence. It's your personal sign. They want you to know they're proud of you. They have been forgiven for everything, but they were unable to say goodbye properly. Tonight, they are standing behind you as you read these words. You can feel their hand on your shoulder. The warmth you feel is real. It's them joining me. We are here, not in fantasy or reverie. This is pure reality. If you're afraid of losing something, don't worry. What's coming is infinitely better. The person you thought was the one was just a lesson, not your final destination. Someone else is on their way, though, and has already started dreaming about you. Yes, even if you have never met in person, because souls connect before bodies do, and yours has been calling insistently. The heavens have heard every call. Let me declare with all divine strength, you are not cursed or broken. You are being strategically positioned. The delay was divine protection. The silence, necessary preparation. The loss, cosmic alignment. And the pain, spiritual initiation. Welcome to your new beginning. Do you believe the heavens have forgotten you? Never. Not even when you questioned why nothing in your life made sense. Why do people leave? Why does your heart break so easily? Why don't those you love you back? Listen carefully, dear soul. The love you offered unreservedly was never meant to be returned in kind. It was meant to open portals and awaken dormant consciousnesses. You are not unloved. You are overflowing with genuine love. For this reason, others were unable to keep up with your vibration. They left because your presence revealed what they feared facing in themselves. Ultimately, you will meet someone who won't run away from your light. They will stay by your side because they are meant for your specific energy. For this to happen, you must respond affirmatively to this message. Not later, not tomorrow, right now, because your destiny can no longer wait. Before continuing, write in the comments, I am protected by invisible forces that are constantly working in my favor. This affirmation seals your energy with angelic power, preventing any shadow from approaching you. The heavens are moving. I, Michael, am acting, and the divine gears are turning in your favor. However, this will only work if you follow the guidance I am giving you now. Angels are watching over you, altering the path before your feet. Even when you think you are lost, they will continue to guide you with precision. The emptiness you feel is not a void. It is your destiny breaking through the barriers you have erected around your light. Tear down these barriers, for they are no longer necessary. You are safe now. You are chosen. You are prepared. Now, I must reveal something that I could not communicate earlier. You have already been saved 4 times. You did not know it. You thought it was luck or coincidence. It was not. I intervened. The accident you avoided, the message you didn't send, and the person who suddenly disappeared. It was all divine protection. Do you think you missed opportunities? We were protecting you from harm, not from love. You are special. You possess an ancestral energy that those who are not aligned with the light feel threatened by. That is why they tried to diminish you. It was never a lack of value, but an excess of spiritual power. This power is not dormant. It is fully awake. It resonates within you like heavenly thunder. Can you feel this vibration? Something is about to change. Something great. The truth is, it has already begun. As you read these words, changes are taking place. Portals to other dimensions are opening, but you cannot see them. Conversations about you are happening in places you've never been. Someone powerful has been assigned specifically to bless you. Yes, you have been chosen by the heavens. The heavenly kingdom works this way. You have appointments, and one of them is today. The signs will be undeniable. You will hear your name spoken in an unusual way. You will notice something you have never noticed before. You may be interrupted in your sleep. This disturbance is actually spiritual activation. Pay close attention. Do not ignore any signs. Tonight, I need you to do something specific. Stand in front of a mirror. Look deeply into your eyes. Don't look quickly or critically. Look at yourself with total depth. I will be there with you, and you will see a light around your face. I want you to say the following sentence, even if it sounds strange. I am ready for total transformation. Allow your soul to hear these words, because your agreement activates the miracle. These words are not passive. They are living energy that responds to your definitive yes. When you truly say them with conviction, your entire life will change. You're not just reading something, you're receiving a direct transmission from the angelic realm. If you feel anxiety or your heart racing, remember to stop, breathe deeply, and focus. This is exactly what we expected to find. You remember something from your childhood, but you can't quite access it. It's like a moment of light, a whisper, a dream, or an inexplicable feeling. That was your first angelic encounter. You didn't know what it was, but it left a lasting impression on you. Since then, you have been under constant protection. Even when there seems to be no way out and everything seems lost, you remain special, full of unique qualities. That is why you have been confronted by darkness all these years. But it has never prevailed, and it never will, because now, precisely now, everything fits together perfectly. Your adversary trembles before your light. The doubt that controlled your existence is dissolving, and your true self, your divine self, is emerging with full force. I envision a future where you no longer hide your tears but transform them into laughter that fills spaces with love. I see that you will touch lives not because you try, but because it happens naturally through your energy. People will express gratitude for your existence and for not giving up when they wanted to. Most of all, I see you completely forgiving yourself for trusting the wrong people, wasting time, and not recognizing divine signs. It's perfectly okay. You haven't failed at anything. You've learned to feel deeply. Now, with a completely open heart, you're ready to receive what has always been rightfully yours but was hidden behind fear. That veil is being removed for good. Feel the difference. The air around you is lighter. The pressure in your chest is gradually dissolving. This isn't an illusion of the mind. It's the heavens confirming that everything is finally perfectly aligned. Keep walking. Don't stop now. The miracle is manifesting itself. There is one more revelation, one more truth. The person who will enter your life will be different from anyone you have known before. They won't run away when you reveal your deepest wounds. They will stay by your side because their soul recognizes yours. You have dreamed of this person, and they have dreamed of you. You may not be consciously aware of it, but the reunion is approaching. When it happens, You won't just remember with your mind, you'll remember with your entire soul. However, you must prepare yourself emotionally and energetically. You cannot receive the new while carrying the old. That is why the heavens are healing you at this very moment. Through this message, you will perceive the transformation taking place. You will breathe and speak differently. Your energy will ward off inappropriate people before they reach your door. This is divine protection. This is me. It is your guardian spirit, working tirelessly to find your divine truth. Yes, you can rejoice, dream, and have renewed hope again, even if the world says no. If they laugh at you for believing in angels, let them. The next miracle will silence all doubt. You have been overly humble and operating at a lower level for too long. Now is your time to shine with maximum intensity. Now is the time to remember who you truly are. Few people understand this, but some souls come to Earth not only to live, but also to awaken others' consciousness. You are one of them. Do you feel the difference? It's not your imagination. It's real. Sometimes, when others laugh, you cry. While others sleep peacefully, your soul searches for something deeper, someone special or a meaning that transcends what the world offers. You were never meant to be like the others. You were molded to bring the heavens to earth. You are a spiritual beacon. Your light is not fading, it is reactivating with full power. If this message touches your heart in some way, and something here resonates with how you're feeling right now, click "Thank you" to support this mission. That's how we can continue to bring words of healing, revelations, and renewed hope to those who need them most. Listen with your full attention. The world may try to distract you with temporary problems, convincing you that it's too late and that you've missed your chance while others progress. But in the eyes of the heavens, the timing is perfect. Divine calls are never delayed, and yours is happening right now. This message is like a bell ringing in the spiritual world asking, "Are you ready?" Yes, you who have survived more than you can imagine. You who have always been strong for others but kept your pain hidden. You pretended to be fine so as not to bother anyone. I see you, and I'm not asking you to be strong anymore. I want to declare that you are already an absolute winner. You are not just a dreamer, you are the dream manifesting itself. Your existence is evidence of divine mercy. You have survived for a sacred reason. The heavens want to show you something extraordinary. To do so, though, you must open your mind completely. Something has imprisoned you with great force, an expectation, a painful memory, a person, or a limiting belief. This is precisely what will prevent the next blessing from arriving. I'm not saying it was negative, just temporary. Now it must be released with love and gratitude so that something greater can come to you. I know you have been deeply betrayed. I know you trusted people who couldn't handle your light. I know you have been lied to, abandoned, and forgotten. But listen carefully. Nothing that left you was greater than what is coming. You were never rejected. You were simply redirected by the heavens. You are currently being realigned, but having genuine faith is essential. Faith that declares "I know," even without seeing, is not the same as hope. This faith opens doors that have been closed for generations. Yes, one of those doors is about to open in your family. A cycle of silence, shame, and suffering ends with you. Do you understand what this means? The children who come after you, whether biological or spiritual, will not experience the same difficulties because you have been chosen to break this pattern. To seal this deep healing, write in the comments, "My heart is pure light, and no evil can resist this vibration." This affirmation will strengthen your energy with angelic power and dissolve any shadow that tries to approach you. The chosen ones often suffer in silence, but I have come to break that silence once and for all. You need to know that it was not your fault, nor was it divine punishment. It was just a test of endurance. You needed to experience pain in order to recognize the truth when it came, to recognize the light when it shone. Now, the truth is crystal clear. I am Michael, the Archangel of Truth. I stand between you and everything that has tried to destroy your joy. Sword of light in hand. They have not defeated you. You remain standing. Now, your joy not only returns, but it returns multiplied. I have something of extreme importance to communicate. There are angels assigned specifically to protect your home. You have one beside your bed, one at your front door, and one right beside you as you read these words. If you pause and breathe deeply, you can feel their subtle presence, a gentle tingling and a comforting warmth. It is not a figment of your imagination. It is us. It is me. We have been waiting for you to believe again, to have renewed hope, and to declare life over your deepest dreams. Not because everything is perfect, but because your faith can transform the impossible into reality. Yes, something impossible is about to happen. You will receive an unexpected message. It may come through a phone call, a letter, a chance encounter, or even a lucid dream, but it will come. That is guaranteed. Your life has prepared you for this sacred moment. Every tear you shed, every disappointment you faced, and every time you pushed through when you wanted to give up, have all contributed to shaping the extraordinary person you have become. Now, you are ready to receive what has always been meant for you. Remember this one fundamental truth. You are not reading these words by chance. Many people could have found this message, but only you were guided here. You had the intuition to stay until the end. You recognized the truth when it appeared. This is not a coincidence. It is destiny unfolding. The universe is conspiring in your favor. Michael the Archangel is reaching out his hand to lift you up and place you where you should have been all along. In the coming days, you will pay attention to signs differently. You will notice synchronicities that went unnoticed before. Numbers, names, places, and conversations will all begin to make sense, fitting together like pieces of a divine puzzle. When that special person crosses your path, you will know without a doubt. Your heart will recognize them even before your mind processes it. It will be like waking up from a long dream and finally remembering who you really are. To conclude this celestial transmission, please write in the comments, "I am at peace, I am in the light, I am completely protected." Let this vibration echo in your soul because it marks the end of one cycle and the beginning of something extraordinary. Now it is time for me to say goodbye. Know that I will never be far away. Every time you call my name in faith, I will be there. When you need strength, I will remind you of who you are. When you doubt, I will send you a sign to reaffirm your faith. You are unconditionally loved by the heavens. You are protected by legions of angels. You are destined for great things beyond your imagination. Your story has just begun, and the best chapters are yet to be written. Do not fear the future, for it is bright. Do not worry about the past, for it has already been healed. Live in the present moment fully, knowing that you are exactly where you should be at this moment. If this message touched your heart deeply, and you felt that each word was directed specifically to you, I invite you with all my heart to be part of this family of light. Subscribe to this channel to receive more messages like this and connect with a community of souls who seek truth, healing, and spiritual awakening like you do. Tell your story in the comments below. Share how this message has impacted you. Tell us what signs you have been receiving. Let others know that they are not alone on their journey. Your experience may be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If this message has awakened something in you, if you recognize your own story in these words, or if you feel renewed hope, tell us what touched your heart the most. What lesson will you take away from this experience? How do you feel different now? Your participation strengthens this chain of light, helping more people find their way back home, back to themselves and the truth of who they really are. May the light of the angels illuminate your path. May divine protection be your shield. May heavenly love be your constant strength. Until we meet again, remain in faith, knowing that your best days are ahead. With infinite love, Archangel Michael.